Nope. Raja.
Oh, Raja.
Raja Jackson.
Is it Raja or Raja?
Raja, inmate 24513.
Nice.
Whatever his future name will be. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to start this because I am the wrestling fan of the podcast. I don't get to spend much time talking about wrestling on this podcast, but this is a situation that, and I was talking about this with some other people earlier, that I don't think has ever like happened before. Like, okay, I'm sure maybe there's been incidents where an independent wrestling event, somebody went in and like I don't know, went into business for themselves and got for real way too violent or aggressive.
Sure.
But this particular situation where we're talking like a semi celebrity. I mean, at this point, everybody on the internet's this damn celebrity.
Sure.
That's being invited to a show, and then an incident occurs, which I will get into, and then like this was one of one. This was a one of one situation.
Yeah.
So obviously, for people who, I mean, honestly, I think people who live under a rock are even talking about this. So there's nobody in the world that doesn't know what happened. But Raja Jackson streaming, Rampage Jackson's kid. They're both streamers on Kick. They do their thing. And he's invited.
It wasn't Rampage's stream, right?
No, it was his stream, Raja's stream. And he goes down to and I'm not gonna lie, and this doesn't matter. It's either Knox or Knock X. Knox. I'm whatever it's called. It's the wrestling company.
Gotcha.
Promotion, whatever you want to call it. And
what was the guy's name? Stu.
Oh God. Syko Stu.
Syko Stu or
Syko Stu
or something like that.
I feel like a piece of shit not remembering. But what happened was he went backstage to the show. One of the wrestlers invited him, and he was back there streaming. And obviously, I don't know if you saw the video, the beer can and everything. Like, did you see the beer can video?
No, so I just saw the main.
All right, well,
I saw the 17-second clip of the smushing.
I found the person under the rock. Here we go.
Under the
So it was like, think about any other, like, I don't know, semi-professional event where it's like, they were backstage, which was basically the back of the warehouse
behind a curtain.
Well, no, literally outside, like smoking cigarettes, drinking beer, like
nice.
Talking shit, but like in their tights, like just chilling, getting ready for the event to start. And the guy that invited him, the wrestler that invited him, brings Raja back, and they're on camera and everything. And Raja's looking, I don't know, he's talking about like, where's blah 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 blah. And the Stu comes up, who's like, you need to worry about Syko Stu. And he's like, Syko Stu, who's that? And he's like, you don't know who I am? And he goes over and he grabs like a can, and then he like takes him. Okay.
Right. Syko Stu did that to.
Yes.
What?
And immediately,
yeah.
Like when he does it, Raja's just like, what are you like? What is wrong? And then like you can.
Is it a full beer can?
No. Hold on now, because there's elements of this. Immediately, people step in like, whoa, chill, because after that, Stu like kind of grabs him again. He was like, you're not gonna sell? He was like, what are you not gonna sell?
Yeah.
He's thinking he's trying to be in character.
Who, Stu?
Yes, he's trying.
Yeah,
he was trying to.
But this is backstage.
But what happens is, as soon as it happens, he gets grabbed and he's like, yo, he's not a worker. He's not a wrestler. Like, chill, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He immediately apologizes.
Sure.
Multiple times. They shake hands. And then one of the other wrestlers is like, this is perfect. You know what we're going to do? You're going to come in during his match and you're going to get you'll be able to get your get back and whatnot. These are things that have been scripted from the jump. Like there's plenty of times where it's like, oh, the celebrity comes in. Oh, I hit you. Okay. Oh, now you're a part. And then you step. This happens. Sure. This happened to be a genuine interaction where one person even Stu explains to him on camera. This is all, and mind you, all of this is on camera. This is all going to be in court. This is gonna be
Exactly.
this is all
right
evidence.
now, I mean, it's just being investigated.
There's no fuck an investigation. It's a case closed. We've already closed this investigation. Now, what happens is, he even says to him like, I just saw the camera and I thought like we were doing like I'm
I got
building like I was just trying to build heat. Like I'm sorry. They all agree that he's gonna come in during the match. When Stu is fighting, then you see that's where that clip comes from.
Yes.
He goes in and picks him up and knocks him out by slamming him.
He knocked him out with the slam, yeah.
Yeah, he was out. He was out before his head hit the ground a second time. Like, boom, out. He was already out. Yeah. And then Jackson not laughing about the situation, just the fact that this actually happened. Punches him 22 times. I think I counted 22.
That's what they said, yeah.
22. I think maybe one of them got like barely hit him. It was 22. 22. Sure. How about this? 4.
Yeah.
Like, does it matter? Does it matter? Like, does it matter? 8 of them. 22. Just full on, bow.
While he's knocked out.
To the point where he, was choking on his blood and teeth. Had CPR performed on him. They said he flatlined for like 6 or 7 minutes. He was put in a medically induced coma. I believe still.
No. They said he was alert and
he was in a if he's alert, it was in the last 24 hours.
No,
because there was some false shit going on. Because less than 24 hours ago, I saw a picture of him and it was not him alert.
Okay, well, yeah, like the first report was like he's not unresponsive, but he's in a coma and still in critical condition or whatever. And then Rampage was like, nah, he's alive and alert or whatever.
No, Raja put him in a coma.
Damn.
Now, there's also all of the footage of, the wrestler that invited him. He's like, all right, you're going to go in and you're going to, he's like, okay, in wrestling, you give a receipt. If you hit me a little too hard, if you're a little too stiff, I'm going to be a little too stiff back with you. But sure. It's not, it's not a situation wwhere it'd be like me and you in a match and you go to punch and you catch, and it was like, ooh, okay. It's like, I'm going to have to give you one back.
Yes.
Or if you kick me a little too stiff or whatever, it's like, I'm gonna have to give you, like, I'm gonna give you something back. It's not something where it turns into like we're going off script and I'm just
fight.
We're gonna fight right now.
Yeah.
The biggest, now I won't say the biggest issue is what Jackson did. The second biggest issue is the lack of preparation. Because there was not a single moment where, at least we see, and maybe they'll claim, because there were a couple moments where like you see him talking, but you can't hear it. But either way, regardless of if they told him like exactly what he was supposed to do, he's sitting there talking to the mic like, I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm going in there and I'm fucking him up. Like, y'all think I'm a bitch? Y'all think? Because the problem is he's reading his chat, getting like gaslit.
Sure.
He's getting gaslit. Like they're gaslighting the shit out of him. Like, oh, you're a bitch. I can't believe. It's like he's like, all right. He's like, bet. I don't think there was a
like.
Go ahead.
Those wrestling moves that they do are ultra specific and relatively difficult to do correctly to the point that to make sure that no one gets hurt. And I mean, he picked him up by the waist and legs, full body slammed him.
It was close to what looked like you could call in wrestling, they call an Alabama slam. Now, what happens is on moves like that, it's just it. No matter what the slam is, the person doing the slamming is still helping and guiding in a way where he's not putting all of his fucking force
into his head,
into you,
into his back and head,
and that as well. And it's like when you're that size, like you it's kind of hard. Like, I mean, obviously tuck your chin if you can, like tuck your chin as much as you can, but you can't tuck your chin when you're that high up in the air, getting slammed with all of your all maximum force. there's nothing there was nothing he could do
No.
at that point. And right then and there, somebody should have jumped in. The ref sucks. He's a piece of shit for sitting there looking and going and staying in character, going, "No, what are you stop?" A
Yeah,
couple
exactly.
wrestlers
No
standing
one
there
jumped in
going,
for
a
15
couple
seconds.
wrestlers watching, boom, 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 and then people start to pile on. All of them, they fucked up. But one of the biggest fuck ups was not telling him, like, okay, so you're going to, like, this is what you're gonna do. Like, what you're not gonna do here. Let's go over one thing you're not gonna do is beat the dog shit out of him. Okay,
Exactly.
is
Yeah.
beat him into a coma. You're not gonna do that. Okay, you're not gonna actually full force punch him in the face 22 times. Let's try to do it. Maybe give him like 60% in the chin once after you give him like a cool little slam and like let's call it a
Sure.
night.
Yep.
Honestly, the slam was enough. Like the slam was enough to where like that, like he was probably going to be a really mean concussion. If not, probably even something worse, and you could have went out. It's like this is such a.
Well, I mean, sure, if he had slammed him, given him one punch, realized that he knocked him out, and then shown remorse, this wouldn't really be an issue. It would have kind of looked like an accident. This didn't look like an accident. There was zero remorse. It was just,
Oh,
I'm going to beat the fuck out of this guy.
it's not an
There's
accident.
still
It
no
wasn't an
remorse.
accident at all. And the problem is, he sat there and was like, it was premeditated. He was like, I'm gonna go in there and beat the shit out of it. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna fuck him up, and he said he was gonna do it. And it's
Now,
a shame.
like, that's what wrestlers say. They don't actually try to fucking kill him.
Yeah. No. He went into full business for himself, and people are trying to cut him slack. And here's the thing. Okay, first of all, no 25-year-old is a kid. People got to
Nope.
stop doing this kid shit.
Like, you are,
Like
he
this,
is someone's kid.
yes.
So is a 7-year-old.
The most I'll go on kid is like, and honestly, I can't even say this now, but I'm talking like, okay, maybe if you were a college, like if you're like a college athlete, and then like you were like, okay, say a situation happens where you get in trouble right before your rookie season. It's
Sure.
like, all right, well, you spent your whole life just like in this fantasy land where you were the star on campus at school. It's like maybe you just
Sure.
nowadays motherfuckers are already in mansions with millions of dollars.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you already don't have an there's
more,
no excuse.
Yeah, NIL kids.
But besides that, no, you're 25. Like you're not a kid. Like people are like, man, this kid, like blah blah blah. Here's the thing: there are actual wrestlers defending him.
Really?
Like they're, okay, Mark Henry. He went on the internet talking to TMZ like, well, if anybody if anybody looks bad, it's Stu because now he shows that he can't actually fight and blah 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 blah. And let somebody try to do that to me in the parking lot with a beer can or he's sitting there going, oh, let somebody drink before coming into one of my events and blah, blah, blah. Like just talking all this shit, and it's like,
well, if everyone's in on it, except for one person, that one person has the upper hand. It's not a fight.
Yeah, well, if
you're in on a fake fight and then someone takes it too serious and now they're gonna get hurt.
And I think I will say I think there was 1 second where everybody was in shock, but after that there probably should have been maybe a little more of alertness going on.
Sure.
Now I will say the only excuse that I'll say in terms of like why he was so emotional, because here's the thing: before this, I had the assumption, which maybe I'm just I'm dumb for thinking this, but he seemed very chill. It's okay, like especially for like think about like Rampage Jackson and how fucking he's so amped up all the time,
exactly.
and he's always fucking with him, and he's always messing around with him, but he's always just like very like just calm, quiet. And there's been times where they like people have like pressed them in the street during streams, and he's just like, bro, like stop, like you really don't. Like he's been very like I always like, oh, he's pretty chill. Like bro's pretty chill. He's just. There was a video less than a week ago where he got kicked in the head and was concussed.
Did not know that.
So he was sparring, and his sparring partner took it a little too serious.
Sure.
He fucking I can't remember exactly. He kicked him in his head, and he stumbles. He stumbles. So he was concussed.
Sure.
And I'm not just saying this because Rampage said it. Rampage did say, he was like, my son has a concussion. Like, he should have no business being in a ring right now, anyways.
Yeah,
So I don't know why. Like, I don't know what he's doing, but I will say that while this is not an excuse, like, I mean, emotion, your brain does function a little differently when it's been banged around. Like if you truly are concussed,
Yeah.
which he was. I mean, he got his
Yes.
bell rung. He got his bell right. If you go and watch I'll show you. You watch that video of him getting his kicked in the head a week ago. He got his bell absolutely rung. So I could see that playing like 5% of the
Sure.
of
Yeah.
it, but I don't know. It was attempted murder. He's going to get charged with attempted murder.
He's not going to get charged with attempted
He's
murder.
going to get charged with attempted murder. There is literal proof of the situation that makes
first degree assault.
No, it's first. No. It's going to be attempted murder.
He didn't say I was going to kill him.
Okay. So here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. What caused the problem on camera was settled on camera. They apologized and shook each other's hands multiple times on camera. And then he spent a long time sitting in his chair on camera going, fuck what they're saying. Like, I'm going in there and I don't want to put words in my mouth, in my mouth. I'm going to put words in my mouth. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but like, he might have said something. I'm gonna kill him. I'm like, he might have said something that crazy, sure, but I'm not totally sure. Either way, he was like, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Sure.
And then he put him in a coma. Devin, he knocked all of his teeth in. He made him swallow his own blood. He was taken out in an ambulance. He was in a coma.
Sure.
He's going to his face is shattered.
I'm just saying it, but just
his face is shattered.
Sure, I just think it would be impossible to convict him of attempted murder. I think you can get him on first degree assault for sure.
I just gave you like all the proof that would convict anybody. What do you think? Like, what do you think's gonna happen? He's gonna get away with this shit?
I think that's a possibility. I think it's either you get away with it or he gets charged with something. I don't think they're gonna put him on attempted murder. I think that would be impossible.
I would love to put a bet in for that because Devin, he like, you can't paint this in any other way other than the actions in that ring were he was gonna kill him. If he would have kept going, he was gonna kill him. If nobody stopped him, he was going to kill him. It's like, okay, I don't I'm not gonna look up an example of first degree assault, but like, he was gonna kill him. Like, if you shoot me in a non-vital area,
well,
and then like someone stops you from shooting me more, is that like, so that
no,
wasn't
that's attempted murder? But he
okay.
Have...
So if you were shooting me and then you kept shooting me, you would kill me. You would eventually kill me.
Yeah, but
so
you don't...
if I was punching you in the face and then you were unconscious and you were swallowing your teeth and blood and you were about to die, and I had to, in order to not kill you, have to be stopped by force by multiple men like on steroids, like large men,
Sure.
and then continued to fight them off because, like, what are you doing? I want to keep beating this dude's skull in.
Sure.
This was attempted
I'm just saying,
murder.
Like, sure, that is true. But I'm saying if they wanted to actually put him away, it wouldn't be attempted murder.
Hold on. Where was it? Where did Raja Jackson do the assault? That's how I'll type it. I'll type it in like that. They'll figure it out. They got me. Okay, so it was the Knox Pro. Okay, so the Wrestling Academy. The Knox Pro Wrestling Academy is... Where's the Knox Pro Wrestling Academy? gonna find it. I'm gonna find it right now. I'm gonna find the location. Knox Pro Wrestling or Knock X, however people want to pronounce it. It looks like it. I want to say, oh, it's California. I think
Yeah, he's fine.
it's California.
No, I'm kidding.
It's California. LAPD investigating Raja Jackson wrestling incident. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
I mean, I don't know. What am I supposed to like? Am I supposed to feel bad for him? And
No.
oh man, he shouldn't. He shouldn't get charged for that. He should probably just be like let go, like a slap on the wrist for real. I don't know what you want me to say. Like this Syko Stu guy is like, this man was an army, like a veteran. Like he was he was like,
well,
he like.
But the thing is like if they had a real fight and they were both in on it, probably no one would get, like, even if it went bad, like it would be a real fight. Like you can beat the shit out of someone if both people agree in, say, a boxing match or UFC or whatever. But yeah, the fact that Stu thinks that they're professionally wrestling, Raja takes it beyond too far. Yeah, it makes it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Very,
That's
very
if.
bad.
But it's as you could break it down as simple as, because it's like, okay, it's essentially a trust fall. I tell you fall
like,
back.
did
I'm gonna
Miles
catch
Garrett get charged for attempted murder?
you. No, but he should have. He should. Okay, but okay,
We
that
live
was
in a world where
one.
people don't really get.
Hold on though. Hold
Famous
on though.
people don't get charged.
Oh no. Actually, no. You want to compare these two situations?
No, I'm not comparing.
Dude, Mason Rudolph went, I'll
Sure.
see you later, you fucker. Like he went
That's
back.
true.
He was like, what the fuck, man? Why'd you do
Sure.
that? He didn't get put into a coma. And it was Myles Garrett. Let's be real. The way Myles Garrett did that, it was like, well, you had to have not swung as hard as you could have. If he's okay, you must have went like 50% on that swing.
Nah,
because he's alive.
He went hard. It's just the helmet smushed. The helmet collapsed a little bit.
I just,
if that was a piece of steel, he would have been dead.
It's as simple as like, I tell you to fall and I'm gonna catch you and I move out the way. Like that's
sure.
I tried to kill you. I tried to let you die.
Sure.
So that was a very bad situation in the wrestling community. So moving on from that and all the other dumbass wrestlers. So if you're which and I will say this on the keep on the record, RVD, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, fucking idiot, sitting there talking about I got Raja's back on this, yada yada, and then going on his podcast talking about, see, like these simple minders think like, because like these simple mind, whatever the fuck he says, these simple mind people, these simple thinkers, whatever the fuck he says, he gets so high. And it's like, and obviously I'm not gonna shit on him for getting so high, but he'll just get high and be like, man, like these people just don't understand, man. Like just because I said like I had his back doesn't mean like I'm on his side. Like that's not what I mean. It's like, no, it's like it's exactly what that means.
It's kind of what you mean.
I have your back.
I got your back.
I'm on your side.
Synonyms.
But moving on from that, let's move on from that.